Right, look at this, look. Look at the steam coming off it. Hour and a half. It'll be 40 odd degrees. Burning my testicles as well. Carlisle Cathedral. What?
Wi-Fi connection. But we've also got a visiting choir in, and they're singing evensong at 3 o'clock, so it is busy today, but everything is available. Just go and have a look. Thank you very much.
For you, Dad. actually extraordinary, really. The amount of work involved in that. And churches always make you feel calm, don't they? No matter how much stress you got in your life, come into a place like this. Any church makes you feel good. Peace. Loves it. Can't wait. It's too cold to be stood out here waiting, mate. You'll not be able to see this, but it's a peregrine falcon. It's a right top window in the middle. It looks like a white part ornament, but you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see that. Not a chance, mate. Right. In another charity shop, mate. Let's just try and close on. Do you know how cold it is? Bolton. Nearly beer o'clock. Come on!
Yes, I'm fine, thanks, Alan. You alright? Just looks the same, really.
We're back. Destination 3. No, not really. Let's go into that cemetery where we went last night, walked past. Apparently some famous guy, an old smuggler, who's buried under a yew tree. So we're going to see that, see it, then we're going to walk down to the water, if we can. But I'm getting very tired now, and it's nearly beer o'clock. And I could do with a nap, to be honest. It's sleepy time. What she do? She wants to walk everywhere. Could have drove there, mate. Let's go and find that grave. This is a churchyard right next to the site. Over 700 years old, this one. Apparently the headstone. Where did the headstone come from? Isle of Wight. Isle of Wight. He got shot at 21, and apparently the stone looks as good as the day it was put there. 1700 and something. Buried under a yew tree, so we're going to find this one. They were talking about it in the pub last night. So we'll have a look now. I believe it's this one, but he doesn't mention his name. Just his age, and saying that he stole. Yeah, nothing on the back. Must be that one.
I'd say so, because this is a yew tree.
Yeah, under the yew tree. Oh, we're inside, the church open.
Leave it open a little bit.
You're doing signing the book. These are all local. That's the old vicarage. That's the RSPB site. That's the parish. That's the port at Port Carlisle and Afnet Fishers.
We've got a story.
The
haven't
Island Laddie. The Port Carlisle Dandy and Drumborough Castle. I'll put some lights on. I've come to. No, don't worry. I've come to check the contractor and got them all. It's a continuous panorama overlooking the Scottish coast, and you can recognise that's Chapel Cross, which was the atomic power station. The lady that lived in a cottage at the front, by the front gate, was an artist, and she did paintings of all these animals on the shore, all these birds and animals.
Yeah.
And then they transferred them from her paintings onto the
Lovely,
panorama.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
This church about 700 years old?
No, it goes back to several hundred. There's a bit more than 700, I think, yeah.
It's so nice and bright in there with these lights, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the inscription on the brass plaque at the front is in Latin.
Yeah. Norman font, 1,000 years old. Are these original bells as well?
Not the original bells. You need to read the story on the back. Just going back to this, in 1892 the church was extensively refurbished, and all of the windows, the whole roof was new. So the roof is all oak, and that was all new. They also in 1892 they built the vestry, a boiler room downstairs, and the organ, an organ chamber.
Yeah, you can see that in the stone colour.
Yeah. So for the bells, the Scots, you know we used to fall out with the Scots.
Yeah, a few times.
They came and raided our bells and stole them. They came within a rowing boat in 17 something or other, in the 1600s or the 17th century. They came over in a rowing boat, and our bells were up there, and they would be fixed by leather straps at that time. They're bolted these days. But they stole the bells, threw them down onto the grass and put them into their boat, and were taking them back to Scotland.
The Bowness chaps followed them, and because they were catching them, the Scots threw them out in the middle of the Solway, and they've never been recovered.
Aye.
But the Bowness men carried on and stole the bells from Middleby and Dornoch, I think it is, churches, which were these two bells here, and they put them to use as these two bells. So those are the ones that came from Scotland. They were used as the bells for Bowness, but then in 1905, new bells, larger bells, were donated by a local family.
They're the ones what are in there now.
They're the ones that are in there now, and they are quite a bit bigger than these ones. So much so that they had to chisel away at the wall to get one of them to fit, and they still stick sometimes.
Will the vicar stay here as well? Was it?
No, the last vicar we had was a vicar of 6 parishes. So the vicarage was at Brough by Sands.
A busy one, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm just going to show you where the...
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong... I'm sure I must be looking at the wrong one.
Well, but then recently, somebody doing some research found that she'd hired a horse for 15 shillings.
For 15 shillings.
I can't see her carrying it on the back if she's hired a horse. Is that one there?
Is that one?
You can read it, yeah. Well, this is the new.
So it is that one then?
It is this one, yes. But his name is Thomas Stowell.
Oh, is that
Tom T-H-O-S Stowell of town of Ramsey in the Isle of Man, who departed this life on the 19th day of December 1755.
Being of age 22.
Yeah.
Year of his age.
Yeah.
So that's his name. It's Thomas Stowell then.
Yeah.
I read it completely wrong then. Yeah, it does look very readable, doesn't it, really, though?
Yeah, compared with many of them.
Yeah.
Slate doesn't tend to attract the lichen that goes onto the stone, the other stones.
What's the oldest one you got in the graveyard?
I'll show you the oldest. 1701-ish. You won't be able to read it. This one was thought to be of Edward Nubley, who lived locally, who's a member of Parliament. But we cleaned it up and got the inscription off it.
Yeah.
The inscription has got dozens and dozens of dates on it. They're all in Roman letters, Roman numerals. But it's not Edward Nubley, it's his first wife, and who died in childbirth, lost a baby, and 2 other children that were under the age of 3. All died of scarlet fever, I think it was.
What did you get the year off it?
17. It's in Roman. I have got it, but it's at home. I think it's 1765. It's in the oldest.
Yeah.
The oldest one is a slab. This one here. Getting a bit overgrown again. There's a brass plate, and I'm pretty sure it's got a 1701 on there somewhere. But this is from the Hodgson family. It's inscribed just there. And
Yeah, see the number there.
Yeah.
1703.
1703. That there, you can't really see it now. It's the, if you look up the Hodgson family crest,
Yeah.
the UK Hodgson family crest, it's got 3 legless birds, I think it is.
Yeah, you can make them out, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, another extremely interesting one. I think the hearse house, and there's not really anything to see there, I think it's the oldest hearse house in England, if not the UK.
That one behind the bush.
Yeah, yeah, it's dated 1783 or 4.
What's it called?
Hearse House.
What's
It was the oldest hearse, the oldest hearse house that carries the coffin.
Oh yeah.
There's a hand-drawn hearse in there. It's just a carriage.
Still used?
No. Ever since motorised vehicles came out, I think. This here, the headstone used to be a much bigger one, similar to that one there probably. It got broken, and when I got involved, it was leaning backwards.
Yeah.
So that every time they came down with a lawnmower, it would catch the top. So I did ask, we were straightening up because the headstones tend to fall over here quite frequently.
Yeah.
So we straightened them up, and I asked them to straighten that one up. The little one was to the side, it was their child,
Yeah.
and that was leaning over as well. It was almost buried, so we tucked it in there for keeping it safe. But we've actually found this piece of stone that was the middle section, obviously the middle section of the headstone. It must have broken in 3 pieces, and we found this in the base. When we were straightening it up, we dug out and found that piece of stone that was being used as ballast. But it's got a tremendous story that it's well worth trying. It was because it had been buried underground. It was kept clean, and it says something like Joseph Bell, who died aged 38 years.
The 1808, that is it?
Got a date, 1808, yes. Also Joseph, the son of Joseph and Mary Bell, whose death was occasioned by the fall of a thunderbolt ploughing in a field on thee.
Yeah.
And we've actually found an old newspaper cutting and researched it.
Yeah.
And this Joseph the son, it was in Glasson, which is a village just a couple of miles away. He and his 2 horses both died by. It was actually a lightning strike as opposed to a thunderbolt, I think.
Yeah.
But that's what they called them in those days. But we found that was just buried.
That was in the ground. It's preserved it well, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's,
There you go. You don't see that all
incredible.
the, don't see that all the time, do you?
Yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it? A lot of the writing disappears, isn't it, on the old
Well, there's a story to that. 3 ladies spent 30 years recording the inscriptions on all of the headstones.
Oh, wow.
And they documented it. But they didn't take any of the lichen off because it's frowned upon by the British Lichen Society to remove the lichen because it's special.
Yeah.
Now, I certainly believe that I don't mind preserving lichen, but the headstones are there with a message on them as a memorial,
Families,
really.
yeah.
But we had 2 volunteers that came about 4 years ago, and they said, we've got permission from the British Lichen Society to remove just the minimum amount of lichen so that we can read it.
Yeah.
Is that the lichen like that? Them patches? Is,
Yes.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that before.
Yeah, and it covers a lot of the inscriptions.
Yeah.
Now I tried to get in touch with the Lichen Society, and I wrote to them, I emailed them, I telephoned them, and they never got an answer. So I let them carry on, and they were planning to do every churchyard in Cumbria,
Oh gosh.
and they cleaned up just the minimum amount to be able to read it, and they were really very, very good at. They knew what they were looking for. They could read all because they'd read that many headstones, and they actually typed it up for me. I haven't got a copy of it here, but we did have the previous list that had been done by the 3 ladies over 30 years.
Yeah.
We added 1,000 names and 1,000 dates
Jeez.
to the list that they'd missed.
Big job, isn't it, really?
Oh, they used to come only used to come on a sunny day when the forecast was for full sun, and they wouldn't start until 10:30 because you can't see now because the sun's in the wrong place at the wrong time. But if you get the sun, they're all facing east.
Yep.
So the sun is due south at midday, but between 10:30 and 11:30 it's on a sharp angle. and it makes it much easier to read the inscription, even if it's got lichen on. But they would remove the amount of lichen, just the amount to be able to read it,
Yeah.
and it grows again very quickly and covers over. But I do have a full typed up copy, many pages of it, of all of the inscriptions of every headstone in the churchyard.
Oh, well, that's good.
Amazing,
for the church,
isn't it,
isn't
really?
it, really, to have?
Which now can be preserved, and we've got them all a record as to which headstones they are and which inscription goes with which.
Do you live local to here as well? Yeah.
I live 3 miles away at Drumborough, which is in the parish. It's our parish church.
Yeah, we heard about that yesterday, didn't we, that Drumborough? That's where that digging that wall up.
Yeah, I've just been to that. That's where I'm just coming
Was it
from.
any good?
Oh
Was
yeah,
it interesting?
they've actually found one of the most interesting thing they were expecting between 12 and 20 people there, and there were 200
Oh wow.
at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
That's what they go. I said, what was his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
He was in the pub last
The
night.
lady in the pub told us that was happening, but we
Yeah.
ended up going to Carlisle. So.
Yeah. But the best bit of the find for them, they were looking for the fort, because there was a fort at Drumborough that was well known, but none of it remains. They did just outside of on the eastern edge of Drumborough, a field near the middle of, not in the middle of the village, but on the edge of the village, and they've dug up a section of the foundation of the wall, including one piece that almost certainly proves that it extended onto the marsh. Lots of archaeologists and historians didn't think it would have extended onto the marsh because it would have been exposed to the tide.
Yeah.
But they believe that they've now, against their previous beliefs, they now believe it actually extended onto the marsh, and the next dig will probably be actually on the marsh.
Gosh. It's interesting, isn't it? What they find, everything. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for your time, yeah.
We'll let you crack on checking your lights.
Yep.
They do look better, they don't they?
The visitor centre I mentioned to you, that was a farm, a very dilapidated, run-down farmstead, and several years ago they found this when the new owner of a chap bought it and refurbished the farmstead for accommodation, hunter leisure. They found this trough that was being used for a farm trough, but it's almost certainly a stone coffin.
Yeah.
It has been chiselled in the middle to
For the water.
whatever the farmer used to put in there. I presume there was a plug in there or something, but it has been chiselled.
How old do you reckon that is?
There's always been for a couple of 100 years a stone coffin lid, which this is believed to be about 300 years old. It was put in at an angle, and a sundial, there used to be a piece on for a sundial,
Yeah.
and there are coats of arms of the Whittrick family, and that's believed to be, I'm not certain, I did say 1700.
Yeah.
I think I was saying that because it was the oldest one in the churchyard, but this could be, it could be as early as the stone coffin, and that lid could be as early as 1300.
You seen that? It looks old, doesn't it?
I saw it earlier when we.
You see it? You've got sundial at the top.
I mean, some people suggest that you might, try and get the brass
arm,
piece, have it
You
refitted.
see why they put it there.
But then again, when the sun's I can tell exactly when it's midday, because all of the headstones are facing east, and at midday, every headstone casts a shadow towards the church.
And the lighting really likes that bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's really thick in lichen.
Yeah.
But you can actually see the shield
What is it? Just a mould?
on both sides.
What is it? Mould?
It's
The lichen
Yeah.
is a kind of mould, yes.
Mould, yeah, mould moss.
Just to fake stones.
Yes.
But it's a living.
It's living, yeah. Yeah.
Organism.
And it comes in all different colours. There's some of them that are
And it's
bright
all to
orange.
do with the air, isn't it?
Yeah. But I believe they did a lichen study here 30 odd years ago, and they found 50 different species of lichen, which is one of the highest numbers of different species in any location here in the UK.
Old.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Thanks for your time.
It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care.
bye-bye.
See you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Switch my lights off.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, don't forget to do that.
all that knowledge for you, hey? No motorbikes today. Nearly bare o'clock. You should feel a bit wiser now. This is just to show you where we are, in case you didn't hear me on the beginning, because I didn't know what it was called. So this is where we are. And that's on the side of the pub. Yeah. We're in there in a bit. Check the bistro out first. Yeah. First pint, mate. First one, minute. Different pub than last night. Harley here though, mate, you know? Not as good as mine. $8.83. You don't ride it. Ornament, tax write-off. Going out shortly. I'm going to get changed. Don't know why I'm bothering anything about it now, because I'm a bit of a wuss, mate. But what I've done to save time later is I've prepped the hot tub. This is what I used since last night. Look at this, look. Look at the steam coming off it. Hour and a half. It'll be 40 odd degrees. Burning my testicles is what you want. So it's all prepped in there. But we're going to have something to eat first. Do you like my t-shirt? Look at that fucker. Yeah. Hey, and to market Kronenberg, eh? What about it? Any haters out there? Yeah, he drinks Foster's, Carlisle, Budweiser. Boring bastard. Oh. So we're going to go to the pub and I'll see you there. I might thrash her at pool because we're on holiday. And then I'll come back and warm it up while she's watching the shit on telly, which is what she'll be doing. I'll get that toaster. Oh yeah, I've been there. For Jaws too, mate. Maybe not that I'm tired. Maybe. Depends on the beers I have. Hey boys, you know what it's like. Beer, hot tub, just enjoy it. You get a bird in there. Don't know what you do. Answers in the comments. Or don't. DM me. We're going to the same pub. The food was good. It's not going to kill me and didn't give me indigestion. What do you reckon, Anne?
Yes, we'll go to the same pub.
Yes, good food, good people. It's so cold though, man. This is the guest house here. It's freezing. We get some food, a couple of beers, then we're going back in the hot tub. So I have to thrash her at pool first. Yeah? How many games are in?
Just one.
Why are you going to be on me?
Because there's a car coming.
I'll thrash her. 3-0. Living the dream. Living in large, mate. I've only had 4 drinks. Not 2 more minutes. Not too many though, because I'm tired. My eyes. Annie, you're tired.
Yes, I am a little bit after today.
Shouldn't know but want to walk about, mate. Kept me awake all night, snoring, farting the lot. See what I mean? She moans too much. But at the beginning of the video, I did say current bird. Do you remember that? So there's plenty of space, maybe for another. Maybe not. We're waiting for our food. So I'm going to thrash her at pool. And I'm going to thrash her about in the spa again like I did last night. The menu, mate, the menu. Yesterday I had this, and today I'm having this. Cumberland sausage. I'll show you when it comes out. What are you having, Anne?
Lasagna.
Lasagna with garlic bread. There. Last night she had the scampi. Was it good?
Yes, it was very nice.
Would you eat it again?
Yes, I would have done.
But today, Cumberland sausage time. And for night as well, I should be getting some more sausage later in the hot tub. Her face, mate, her face. Never gonna happen. I'm far too tired today. I'll show you what it looks like when it eventually turns up. It's been an hour. I'm not a food guy, but I'll show you one. Look. Look at that. What I'm saying? Shit, the sausage, man. Laters. No pool. It's too busy. So I've come back. Anne's in the bathroom. I'm going to get the hot tub on and she's going to watch some crap on TV. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully with some drone footage, depending on the weather.